massive news. So, some of you may know or may not know that a couple months ago, a girl had been caught recording someone in their own private domicile for them to not be harassed. Basically, he was sitting there, ordered DoorDash, and she illegally recorded him naked on his own couch. Whether she could see or not, that doesn't matter.
That's fucked up.
Now, what you just saw was the original video that she posted on TikTok, I think it is. I don't know. I actually don't have TikTok. But that was the original video she had posted on TikTok, and it gotten her, attention. Now, I don't think that there is anything that you can see in that video, so I think I'm good to leave it in there. But that is basically where she starts her whole crusade and her whole fucking launch against her basic end of the world scenario is the man committed the great crime of having his cock out on his own couch, which, I mean, who gives a shit? It's his own private house. He can have his dick out on his couch if he wants to. Like, I think that Shakespeare said it or something like that, but thou man shall have dick out on private property. It doesn't matter if his door's open. It doesn't matter if his door's open. It doesn't matter if you can see it. That shit don't matter. The fact of the matter is that he is on his own private property. He can be naked if he wants it. And you are not only stupid enough to question him and what he can do on his property, but you record that shit and then post it illegally. Believe it or not, it is illegal to post someone, naked. You can't just record someone without their consent on their own private property. This is different if he's walking around with his cock out in the Walmart, okay? Completely different scenario. You can record and clown on him all you want at that point. But no, you had to go and do it on his own private property. That's bad. And I highly doubt that he gave you consent to post this. In fact, I know he didn't, because he openly talks about how he didn't give you consent to post this. But moving on, here is where she will continue to go on later in the video and try to play the victim card.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault.
Alright, we're cutting that there. I don't give a shit about anything else this girl has to say. Ma'am, you are not the victim here. The poor dude who just had his everything shown out to the whole world is now the person who is being, assaulted. I'm sorry, but any victim role you had immediately fucking expired. That shit died and fucking fell off the face of the earth the second that you recorded and posted that shit. But also, before I continue, this chick looks like a fucking psychopath. This is the type of girl that your mother warns you not to, that your mom warns you about, and you fucking listen to. This girl looks insane. I ain't never seen somebody have such a defined cheekbone on one side, undefined on the other, and then have a fucking negative canthal tilt with eyebrows. I don't know how the fuck that even works. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Don't need to roast this poor chick, my god. But no, you call it sexual assault. Ma'am, you actually assaulted him whenever you recorded him against his consent, then posted him all over social media. Which I'm not, I want to go back and look at that video, but whenever she posted this shit on TikTok, she might not have even blurred this dude's address. So if people knew where she lived, she literally could have doxed this dude. Sorry, y'all. My cat wanted the window open, so we're gonna be a bit whiter than usual today. All right, that's fine. And then got on social media after getting fired, as she should have been, and then starts calling it sexual assault. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. I don't think that that's sexual assault. I think you literally forced this dude to have to deal, unconsensually recorded him, and then posted that shit. I don't know how in the actual fuck you expect anybody to have any sympathy for you at all whenever, number one, you look like a psychopath, but number two, you illegally recorded this dude. What? So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, continuing onward from where I just left off, we have her actually getting charged. So what she is being charged with is, hold up here, I got it brought up in my phone real quick. She's being charged with unlawful surveillance and dissemination of surveillance images. Now, for those of you that don't really know legal speak or know what that is, I don't know either. So we're moving on. Basically, she got arrested and she's getting charged. Absolute fucking W. In fact, I want them to chuck the fucking book at her. I'm tired of fucking TikTokers going out recording whatever the fuck that they want, and then boom, you now immediately have her getting away scot-free from doing the most diabolical shit like ever. Like, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but like I said, the dude is in his own private property. He is out here in his own place of residency, just laying on there, hoping this chick for a $5 tip just comes up, drops off his fucking Jimmy John's or drops off his fucking McDonald's with the double Big Mac and 2 fucking large Cokes, and then takes the money, takes the picture, and fucks off. But no, instead, it's like, oh, here, let me just record you. Like, what if you just wanted your Big Mac dropped off in a reasonable and timely manner, but instead you had stupid bitch number 267 record you and post it on TikTok? Like, a man can't even sit on his couch with the front door open with his dick out anymore. And it definitely is a questionable thing he did, okay? I'm getting a bit out there, but it's definitely a questionable thing he did. The problem is, how do you take something like this and not just re-look back over and say, you know what? I could just not post this, keep my job, not get dunked on by some dude in a beanie, and then go about your life. Now you've caught charges. The entire internet thinks you're stupid. And this dude is like a fucking Chad to some random dude online who he's like, you know what? r/naked couch sitters is gonna fucking love this one. I don't even know if that's a real thing. But this is a massive W for him. Fat fucking L for her. Anyway, that's all I had to say regarding this, and this basically absolute fucking amoeba of a chick harassing some dude in his apartment. Thanks for watching this far, and YouTube thinks you'd like this video right here, so yeah, go check it out, and peace.